everyone. In this video, I'm going to give a brief introduction to what the Ethereum blockchain is and talk about some of the key terminologies related to the Ethereum blockchain. Before starting, I would like to quickly introduce myself. I'm Amrisha Kakoti and I'm working as a software engineer at Kpro Solutions Private Limited. Kpro is a leading provider in Datalake, cloud implementations, IoT, blockchain, analytics, machine learning, artificial intelligence, deep learning, and mobile application development. Without any further ado, let's get started with today's video. So the topics we'll be covering in this video, that is part 2 of Introduction to Ethereum, are what is Ethereum wallet, what are Ethereum clients, few advantages of Ethereum, disadvantages of Ethereum, applications developed on Ethereum, and finally use cases of Ethereum. So let us start with what is Ethereum wallet. So Ethereum wallet is a gateway to decentralized applications on the Ethereum blockchain. Ethereum wallets are used to secure Ether and other cryptocurrency assets, and it is also used to write, deploy, and use smart contracts. So this is basically what the Ethereum wallet is. Next, let us see what are Ethereum clients. So Ethereum clients refer to any node which can verify the blockchain, smart contracts, and everything related to a transaction. It provides interface to create transactions and mine blocks. Examples of Ethereum clients are ETH, which is a C++ client of the Web3 project, Get, which is a Golang client of the Go Ethereum project, and PyThap, which is a Python client of the Pythereum project. So this is basically what Ethereum clients are. Next, let us see a few advantages of using the Ethereum blockchain. So the first advantage is immutability. This means that once any data is inserted in the blockchain, you cannot change or delete it. The next one is corruption and tamper-proof. So because of the consensus mechanism, it is impossible to tamper with the data. The third one is secure. So applications are well protected and there is no single point of failure and secured using cryptography. And the last advantage that I mentioned on this slide is zero downtime. So here the applications can never go down or get switched off because it is distributed all over the network. So these are a few advantages of using the Ethereum blockchain. Now let us see a few disadvantages of using the same. The first one is slow transaction. So the speed of transactions is not as good and efficient as other faster cryptocurrencies. Next one is lack of documentation. So Ethereum code suffers from lack of documentation. So most of the content available online is either not up to date or does not cover the basics. The third one is tricky and risky. There are upgrades all the time and the consensus mechanism sometimes move from proof of work to some other efficient mechanism. The upgrades are always tricky and risky, which keeps the developers always busy. Fourth one is new programming language. So Ethereum uses its own programming language, which is Solidity, which leads programmers to make mistakes while writing the codes. Fifth one is scalability issues. So we all know that the blockchain is increasing every day. So to store the entire database becomes a problem. So these are a few disadvantages of using the Ethereum blockchain. Next, let us see a few applications developed on the Ethereum blockchain. First one is Gnosis. So it is a decentralized prediction market which enables the users to vote for anything from weather to the election results. The users have the right to choose to vote for whatever they want to do. The next one is EtherTweet. This application provides the users with an uncensored communication platform from the functionality of Twitter. The third one is Augur. So this is an open source prediction market which rewards correct prediction. Fourth one is Athlons. So it is a freelance platform to exchange the work for Ether rather than any other currencies. And the fifth one is Alice. So it is a platform to bring transparency to social funding and charity. So these are some of the few applications that were developed on the Ethereum blockchain. Next, let us see a few use cases of Ethereum. The first one is banking and financial services contracts. Smart contracts can be used in areas such as mortgages, national bonds, payments, and settlements, etc. The next one is prediction markets. So trustless smart contracts can be used in rewarding participants taking part in the prediction market if any prediction they make comes out to be true. Thus, they can be incentivized to participate in the prediction market. The next one is digital identity management. Identity theft and data monopoly can be prevented by managing digital identities through smart contracts. So these are a few use cases of Ethereum blockchain. Now let us have a quick recap of the topics that we have covered in this video. In the beginning, we saw what is Ethereum wallet. Then we talked about what are Ethereum clients. Then we saw a few advantages of Ethereum and we saw a few disadvantages of Ethereum. Then we saw a few applications developed on Ethereum. Then finally, a few use cases of Ethereum. Thank you for watching this video. In the next video, that is Introduction to Ethereum Part 3, the topics we'll be covering are Ethereum architecture, Ethereum nodes, Ethereum accounts, and finally, how transaction happens in Ethereum. Kindly provide your valuable feedback in the comment section below and let us know of any topic you want us to make a video of or any issue you might be facing in our project. You may write to us at feedback@kpro.co.in. You can also subscribe to our channel to learn more about blockchain, cloud, data science, data lake, etc. And you can also follow us on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. Thank you very much. Let's keep learning.